Is traditional education the final stage of colonial control, disguised as schooling for success?
I don't think so because the same system also happens in America or in the first world countries. It's only that a few have come up and tried to change things, like Singapore or China. They've kind of changed the education system in a way. So I don't think it's about to do colonialism, but if it's about mental colonialism and slavery, yes. Physical, no. Though I do not think that it was the last bit to what we went through as African countries. I think it's one of the systems that was developed and it was never improved upon. So if there is any improvement that has been done in the education system, it's within the system, but it's not replacing it. That's why you see that many reforms have come up, but most of them are failing because they're trying to change the direction of chairs in a burning building
Oh, okay.
instead of putting down the fires.
True.
So I think when you look at the human potential and humanity as a whole, I feel like education is one of those systems that sits on our abilities, individual abilities, and then at the end of the day, it starts the whole evolution of humanity because we all build on where the last person stopped. If nobody had invented electricity, we wouldn't have the internet. If nobody had invented the internet, we wouldn't have AI. So everybody builds on the other. Every generation builds on the other generation. So yeah, it's a yes and no answer.
Okay. Okay. Possible that a child can build a business at 10 yet be considered a failure by school standards.
How is it possible that a child can build?
A business
Mhm.
at 10
Yeah,
and still be considered a failure by school standards.
because school does not see the potential in the child. When they see the child, they see you as another cog in the machine.
Wow.
Yeah. So the thing we fail to realize as school owners or policymakers is that the human has infinite potential. Research was done and they found that they tested kids for creativity and geniuses
Mm.
who are 5 years. So they found that 98% of kids who are 5 years were geniuses. By the time they were 25, only 2%. Because in between the period you're in school, you're literally dumbed down. Like n- the abilities you have are not fueled, they are not grown, of which they grow through testing.
Mm.
When you apply yourself, when you apply your thinking, your creativity, your curiosity, when you build your image up by looking at the evidence of the things that you have built. So you find that by the time the child finishes university and they are 23 or 25, they don't have a portfolio of things they have done in life from where they draw confidence to who they are. So you find kids who are moving in looking for jobs, but they don't even know what the heck they want out of life. They're like lost. Or you see adults who are working jobs, but they cannot philosophically give their view on what life is. Like we've thrown in, we've thrown in the towel, even as adults. It's not even funny,
Mm.
but unfortunately, it's life. Yeah.
Give up too easy. So now, do you think the Zion International schools
Mm.
are different?
I don't think we are different.
How so, please?
I mean, I went through the same system, and my mind was, how can I change this entire thing and outlook? So, our kids are allowed to explore their interests and curiosities. They are allowed to grow as leaders themselves and individuals. They are allowed to think critically and solve problems. I know I'm speaking in context, but they are launching businesses. They are authoring books at 10 years old and 8. They are doing group projects. For example, this term the plan is to do a food truck by the road, so they are getting experience. Then at Zion, we also focus on financial literacy, meaning we have things that are called demerits and merits. So when a child does something amazing, you award them with merits, but the merits is actual money.
Yeah.
So in a way, we are teaching them how to control their finances, and they're learning how to save. They're learning to spend. When sometimes they need to start a project and they need money, they apply for a loan. These are things that are not taught anywhere. But in a way, we are preparing them for actual life, because this is the reality of things. You have to figure things out,
Yeah.
but you don't have to wait when you're 25.
Mm. Wow, wow. You know, all that all that has had me think. I wish I could go back when I was still young, and join through. But
Yeah,
sadly,
yeah. It's like I'm creating a school I wish I went to.
just no balance. No balance.
Yeah,
You say you're not fixing education, you are replacing it.
yeah.
What does the world look like after the replacement is
The world looks like it's in colors.
complete? So now, what you're trying to mean currently,
It's black and white.
black and white.
Yes.
For me, temples. Let's go.
So the world that is colorful, it's a world whereby individuals are happy and they are creating themselves alive. Like, like how we are sitting here and we are so free.
Mm.
I mean, I'm supposed to be in court in a suit, but it's a Friday and it's a Friday. And yeah, here we are having a random conversation about education.